Sonic Team!
Hello, Cobras, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. I'm TryclydeTamer, but it's not quite Director's Cutting into Sonicness that we're doing if I am making sensical stuff. Let's go into File 3 and our missing File 2 and look at our options. With the I want to listen to Sonic and listen to the Rock You Like a Hurricane options music. This is episode 9. Last time we finished Sonic's story with episode 8. So we start this episode 9 after being around a little bit, choosing Miles Tails per hour. Here I come, Sonic. Maybe not sticking in Sonic's shadow for too long. Maybe that would be a way for Tails to get starting to believe in himself.
Everything's working great! All systems go, full speed ahead!
All systems full power? Maybe things are not quite all systems full power.
What's this?
With jaw agape.
No!
You really wave dashed in the sky.
I'm out of control! Mayday! Mayday!
Can't even be a barrel roll. Ooh, not good. How precise of a flyer do you have to be to bring things like that? A little bit late with your saying that when you were higher up. Anyway, the Kirby Amazing Mirror music, very briefly, and then the It Doesn't Matter music. What kind of face is that? I don't want to see that as the first thing. Now I gotta start the music again, because that's how stuff works.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down.
Yeah, quite lucky.
So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Well, I done messed up, Sonic.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours.
So that's the
Check out
deal.
this power supply.
It's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
Sonic Shock.
I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. They have unlimited mystic powers. Now I want to harness that power to fly my plane.
Notice how lines are quite different.
Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working on. We'll go to the station, hop on a train, and get there in no time.
It's almost like every character is telling their story slightly differently.
Yeah.
Maybe there won't be any falsehoods.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are in control as Tails. We can fly around, and we can hop in the pool and get ready to drown, because that's how much of Tails we love. Even though I'm more of a fan of the Deuteragonist characters, the secondary main characters, so to speak, the sidekick individuals. But anyway, while this is waiting and happening, or happening, while I said waiting, here it goes. It's happening while I'm waiting. Here comes your time countdown. Oh, let's play chicken instead of fox. Don't wanna bring to 0. It'd be quite the pathetic thing. So yeah, we start off in Mystic Ruins. We can go to Chow Garden, but we're not ready for that yet. So let's do some NPC talking. Oh, hold on. Yeah, with your tail swiping. Can I talk to you, please? Yeah, Chow is so cute. Just say the same stuff, and Tails sounds suggestive when he pushes against things. Every character has their own little thing of stuff, saying words. The Ocean's always done it for me. Before we go to the SS Central Station, though, I'm not sure if I'm too big on Tails' slow flying. It's so slow. We're in love. Oh, it's too early for you, huh? Yeah, I'm a young little guy. Maybe Sonic's just old enough. It's like, what, 10? I mean, Sonic was like 7 or 8 in terms of game birthdays when this game was first new. Can I reach up here while we're here in the sewers? Because we want to get an upgrade as Tails. Something that might have to do with its flying capabilities. Let's grab this right here. What is it?
Look, it's your jet anklet.
The
Its
anklet.
jet power makes you fly faster.
Okay. Tails is courteous enough to wait for his okays. Kind of the remote room we got right here. Not that there's much to work with. I mean, there's what seems to be doors. Actually, they're windows. It's like at the side of Speed Highway entryway. Yeah, with a sewer like this. Doesn't seem like it would be very lovely. Maybe just a big old thing of soap or Mellow Yellow or Mountain Frost, which is a weird alternative to Mountain Dew that I've been awkwardly enjoying. So yes, remember, when you play as characters, there are field emblems. There would be one right here, but I also skillfully got it as Sonic. There's one in the Casinopolis area, but I'm going to wait till we actually have to go there, because pretty much anything that Sonic has done, Tails can join him with, even though not everything fully matches up that we have seen Tails for. But anyway, here we are at Mystic Ruins. See, we haven't had the chance to do Emerald Coast because we were flying around with it. And here we are on the tracks. Can't do much of that because Invisible Wall is the thing that happened. Get over here.
Well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
Sounds very creepy, because that's the Tails perception. A little less silent.
The most cunning scientific genius in the world!
You're less cunning than me, as Tails.
Enough! But now it's time to put it to work!
Doesn't involve speaking up. I mean, I could increase the sound effects, but nothing's too broken.
Give me that Chaos Emerald, or else... Or else I'll take it from you the hard way.
Or the easy way, or the medium way. I feel like I kinda use this joke. Semi-easy, medium, hard, flashy way. On the way added plashy, but plashy be how it is, with the period, underscore, underscore, period type of face back there. And of course, the good old saxophone. Ooh. Wait for it in the ding dramatic sound effect. So, we ready to fight yet? Just an awkward wait, kind of like the Egg Viper with Sonic. It's like, hold it there, Eggman, 2 minutes later. Brum, 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 brum. Anyway, we're not in that cannon right now, we're in the Tails cannon. Pretty basic stuff. Sonic doesn't join you to help out. Tails must do this on his own. Must believe in himself. You ready for watching out of stuff? There is a way to where you can spam things or maybe rhythmically do things to take it down in one fell swoop, but not fully sure. I mean, you kind of saw what I did as Sonic. You just mashed the homing attack and you should be able to do maybe 1 or 2 hits. I mean, 1 hit is ideal, but if you can get 2 happening, it could be cool. So, at a certain point, Tails has his Tails spin, but then he does his Tails spin ball, like that. Spin dashy woo. And Tails is using his 2 tails as like a propeller jet boat, airboat at that. Here comes the final hit. I just feel like hopping into you like that. Be careful with my timing though. Wait for it, and come on. Is this good timing? Yeah! Quite the celebratory thing. Maybe you found a rare bug on the ground, but no. Let's give the spider redo, not be too silly, as it was back in Sonic days. I yearn for those times. But yeah, just to show that this is a death plane. Oh, I thought I was about to go into it. 'Tis not Invisible Wall. Full watch out. Hey Tails, I am Eggman talking to you from a different point of view. Here, let's try this again. Nah, I want to keep my rings for once. Yeah, we've had our fun. I mean, if you time it just right, I'm pretty sure you can trigger the victory screen, like the HUD, to where you wouldn't die, unless I'm mistaken. And I've had a weird time, like where Sonic was like in the middle of dancing. Sorry about the mic punchery, but had to get in the Tails mood with his victory punch-ish thing. But yeah, you can do a weird pose while dying in the victory screen, and it doesn't actually give you the death.
That was just too easy.
Gotcha! Not Luigi-like, though. Tails is the equivalent of a Weege. So Tails was actually being a little cocky on his own side, instead of just being like, la-da-da. And here's the Tails introduction to the Kelsey, the Sowak.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
It's not a monster to me. Water monster. The kind that Kyle would slam. The more monsters, the stronger you get.
It's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would.
Always believe what you read in the tabloids, Eggman.
Chaos' strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald.
All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible.
Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land. You ready, Chaos? Let's go find the next one. Come on.
He's sounding very sinister, Eggman. Notice how he does sound a lot more sinister? Must be like the Tails way of perceiving things, but it seems pretty consistent throughout the Tails story. And it's not too long.
Good riddance.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
And it's not ugly now.
Chaos must be stopped. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
That sounds like a deal to me, Sonic old pal Tails. Or maybe I was speaking as old pal Sonic friend. But anyway, we're getting close to 11 minutes into this video. Might as well do a stage and actually get prepared to get the requirements for doing said stage. Because of this Windstone, because Windy Valley is where Tails begins his adventure of, well, level entry. Because we started with a boss fight. I mean, Sonic started with Chaos Zero. So Tails started with the number 1. With it being all Boolean binary. You're not going to take it away from me, are you? Maybe I will, maybe I won't do it. Yeah, I didn't even pay much attention to the jet anklet, but it's just a thing that happened. Let's toss this thing. Nah. That was a weird little way of release. I saw the weird plate, cave, wind, clue, something. Gotta clue you in to stuff. No extra chances for Chow eggs, because got that taken care of as a Sonic, Station Square, and Mystic Ruins. But there could be more in other locations, particularly a third field location that hasn't received one before. Tails ready to hit the reefer. Windy Valley action stage. So, the way things work is, it's a race between Tails and Tonic. Whoever these people are. So, there's a way to cheese Tails levels, and it's happening right now. Just gotta be careful how you're working with the camera though. And yeah. It's probably the most flexible in this level because death points are a little different in, you know, other levels that we would be going to as Tails, but it's fun to do. And think of it like old-timey Mario Kart, in even modern-timey Mario Kart, to where there's a little bit of a rubber band effect. Yeah, if you wait too long, Tails gets tired, and there's also those little booster Superman 64 style things. Can I get into flying mode while waiting? Yeah, let's not mash things too quickly. Like if you hit your buttons a number of times, it might actually help Tails tire out more, which isn't much help if you were to ask me. Yeah. And you can like skip pretty much all the way to the end if you wanted. There's a way to do the drop down right there and do the running. It always looks fun with Tails doing his hover. Yes, get to me a safe place. Always associate Tails with wind and leaves scattering around. Don't know why I keep alluding to that. Maybe some reason, or maybe not some reason. But yeah, here we are, 13 minutes into this thing. It is 2:54 a.m. Wow, on 3/5/2020. It's been a few days since I've finished Sonic stuff, but I did practice Tails. I mean, not all of it. It's not a very long story, but I have enough for maybe an episode or two. As the train for Station Square is ready to depart. So yeah, here's where we ended episode 1 for Sonic, but we're only pretty much halfway through for Tails on episode 9 here because things are different.
Go to Station Square. You may find something.
Okay, Ballio. We're stumped. We're trying to figure out how this mountain appeared out of nowhere. It's like they're speaking in, not haiku, but prose and limerick, generally. For the exploration party searching for the ruins. We will go to Canada and vote for the Bruins. I don't know why you'd vote for them. I don't even know if that's where the Bruins are. Bruins, bro. Something City, something Katie. You think that little Ann girl, her father would be a mystic ruined explorer, but he's actually a businessman wherever he was. I do not know the story with the know-it-all kid. Quit and restart, you might remember something you've forgotten. Okay. So yeah, if you remember, there were the police cars waiting around if you were to come here, but yeah. Just kind of redirecting yourself. What kind of appearance is that? Like some kind of One Piece thing. Want to give the casino a try and win some money. Gyms, at least has some less, that's what I heard. It's kind of pointing you around. That's a weird model for a kid. A kid should be at the casino. Casanova.
Go to the casino area at nighttime.
Yes, we can. Oh, let's not get hit there. Let's hop into this. I thought I was gonna like glitch it some way or another. Let's try this. Well, got a little wavy. Hey, Tails can come up here as well, even though Sonic can with some maneuvering. But anyway, we are moving fast with that jag clip because it's totally the place to use it. No flying indoors, please. And let's go to the casino area. How are things going to be different for us? I don't know. Maybe some kind of switch to hit with the clicky-click sound effect and your emblem right there that Sonic definitely couldn't reach, actually. I don't know, he probably could. Maybe think of this as your inclined slope and then go for aim. Yeah, maybe if you aim like this. I mean, there's a bit of invisible wall stuff. Is this the addicted mother? Wow, neon lights, funky music. So this is the casino everyone's been talking about. That's a bit too much for me. I think I'll pass. So yeah, here's the challenge space thing. The future is their hands, and the wrong spelling is in their hands. I don't know. Weird translations of it all. Casino bliss is often. Yeah. Let's do a little something. Man, we couldn't open it by doing that, so let's not try it again. But actually, you do that. We have time for another stage. Tails' stage 2 is Casinopolis. But we don't have to do too much stuff, and you don't have to be rough with Sonic. Just blast your way through with Tails. Yeah, let's get some birds and stuff along the way. I mean, a peacock is a bird, and some explosionary whatchamacallits. I haven't gotten hit at all if I were to go through here as Sonic jumps. It's like Tails is trying to initiate a jumping thing, because it's similar to Sonic getting blown around. Yeah, getting blown around. If that makes sense. Is this the best place to go to? I don't know. A lower, high up spot. I'm not making too much sense. But yeah, it's like Sonic getting hit and you can hit a button. Well, it's pretty much any character because physics are similar. I mean, Tails doesn't have a way to initiate a spin dash because his thing is the Tails spinny kicky slappy. Kicky slappy with your tail slap. That's a Pokemon attack. Maybe Tails has the skill link ability, or maybe we can get some sort of ability capsule to do that. Actually, is it a hidden ability on Chinchino? I don't know. I mean, Tails is more of a Kitsune, maybe a Feeble or Nickit. Not quite a 9-tail, so he's only got 2 tails. 2 tails, am I right? But yeah, not really too hard of a place. I even messed around a little bit.
That wasn't
Didn't focus too much on getting a lot of stuff. And I got the emerald before Sonic, so maybe I'm the winner, Tailsy dinner. There's the Ice Stone, but it's cutscene time again. Why Sonic do a little breakdancey stop? It's like, whoa, gotta be stylish.
What's that?
Prepare for the Eggamano. What do you mean, what is that? That's the Eggmanic motto. Don't you fart your garse on me, Sonic Eggman. See, even that's more sadistic. Eggman! I could have saved some speedrun time if I got the emblem along with the Ice Stone, but oh man, who cares about all the that?
Sonic, what happened to the Chaos Emerald?
I don't know. Sales?
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe.
Thanks for the
He must be
exposition.
getting desperate.
Now the Emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
That's how math works, Tails. And, yeah, there's Cream the Rabbit again. Tails responded with a yeah later on. Is Cream still on screen? That's what I saw her for a second, but she's done disappeared. Could make for a decent thumbnail. It's like, is that the word I'm looking for? Thumbnail? Here we are, 1838. Might even have time to do stage 3. Actually, there might be something in between. I mean, it's giving us this now, so might as well do it. I was thinking about doing Chow Garden, but it's gonna match things up well enough for an episode if I want to go to Ice Cap. I want to talk to the mom, because my mom likes to talk all the time. I don't know. My mom in real life is a talker, but my dad especially. The stereotypical talking boomer dad. Oh yeah. Speaking of booming, even if you come here without the Ice Stone, it still does the explosionism, but it's just the perfect timing.
Didn't you see a stone with an ice pattern on it?
I don't know. Have I seen a stone with an ice pattern on it? I'm feeling deja vu. I have seen these tales before, and this guy right here that I called Andy Jones while I skirt around revealed an entrance to a cave. It's a lot like the soil of the Mystic Ruins. The Mystic Ruin Tuin Cahootins. We're almost at 20 minutes, and I'm sure you can expect that Ice Cap is going to be a little bit different in the staging. There's still kind of been and the racing thing, I can be an hero and no frozen ice. And hey, I can fly out of the ice like that because screw your diddly darn physics. Maybe it's some kind of water setup that's not quite water. Or the laws of physics are different, as you can see with Sonic being as he is. Hey, Sonic is saying a lot of words. And of course, you start right here in the snowboarding thing. You can treat this more as a minigame than anything. I'd like to get some rings, but I always go in the wrong location to not get some. Oh, there we go, we got 1 ring. Now we got 2. Woo! When I should have like 20. Call that a challenge to get all the rings in a drifting snowboardery mission. We're falling behind a bit. You better rubber band a bit, you rubber racer. Burn some rubber, or burn some snow. Let's not burn this place down because it can contribute to sea levels rising, because we're going for level C. Actually, the way things work with Tails is there aren't really any extra missions. I could have made my way up there, but it's not alright to do that. Okay. Yeah. Camera, work with me a little bit here at least. Sonic was giving me some leeway. You're decent enough to do that. Whoa now, there we go. Yo, schlow. I was trying to think of something to rhyme with the 2 nows I did, so I didn't want to say now again. I was default down here for this one, it seems like. At least in my other times of playing, maybe not always on screen. How many times have I done this so far? The normal ice cap, and then the speed run after the 50 ring deal. Then of course the practicing for Sonic and Tails, which I still need to do more mission stuff as Sonic. And they aren't really missions, because missions are their own thing in and out of levels, because there's like little objectives you want to do on the adventure field. But we'll see them when we see them. I'm going to focus on a little bit of story stuff, might sneak in a little bit of mission time, or could sneak it all towards the end after the story of everyone has ended. Have you ever ended a mission by saying Kashplarky while playing as Tails in Sonic Adventure on March 5th, 2020 at 3:03 a.m. Eastern, but soon to be an equivalent to 4:03 a.m. with the spring forward soon.
Too bad.
It was really focusing on that palette thing in the background. And Sonic's pretty much only now catching up because the thing was still moving around. Only 22.5 minutes. We're blazing through Tails' levels, but we're not playing as Blaze. So just to give some proof, can I even re-enter the level? I mean, it's past the plane of stuff. I figured the game would kind of glitch again, because it actually did when I was looking at Tails in practice, like the sound effects all went away again. So going down here, is this way open again? It's not open at this time, because, yeah, I don't even know if we need to reach that location as Tails, even though it would be fun to play around on the Master Emerald Altair and do something that it's intended to be Knuckles forgetting, but we're not going to be forgetting anything as the nucleus. That's a weird way to say words. Where's the ball? But I think you might actually want to go to Tails' workshop, but I want to go to Station Square, I guess, just so I can play with my Chow, I guess, here at Station Square, I guess. I mean, I could open the Chow Garden from Mystic Ruins.
Go to the Mystic Ruins. You might
We
find
still
something.
gotta hang around there, but I feel like going here just to end things around, even though we're not ending the episode quite right now. Oh no, we aren't. Haven't even done too many edits aside from, I don't even know what I really edited. Oh yeah, Egg Corner. Oh man, things are really looking different. Yeah, looking different. This is Diza. I don't think you have evolved, because evolving is a Chow-tastic thing. So, I've done a lot of Bond as Sonic, so they might gear themselves to look a little bit towards Sonic, hence the horns, I guess, if that's even how it works. Of course, again, it's way more geared in Adventure 2 for specific things. Don't want to give more Tailo, swallows to you. You're being happy, you're about to draw some stuff. Are you gonna draw Tails? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Or is that thing still available? It's not shiny anymore, so I guess it's not available. I wasn't paying attention to stuff, and I was using the wrong buttons. I'm using this attack button, but I could be using the opposite side that doesn't initiate the attack, but only specifically does the picking up. So, you are Leona, so do I really want to mess up your appearance? I mean, I guess I could give you some fly, but everybody's getting fly because it seems to be bird-related creatures that I get the most. You're singing and happy. Let's get right to on you. Right to on you. I don't know. Let's try this again. If the stats happen, you ticked down, but it's not gonna unlevel to negatives, and it doesn't unlevel, period. If things are proper within my perception of it all. But yeah, showing off this thing a bit more consistently, even though it's been a few days since I messed with Chow. Seems to be only a Chow that's been drawn. Often, if you really get your bond very high on a character, you might try it with Leona. You still have lion claws, or did they get all feathers? No. It's lion feet. Actually, it looks like a bird feet with talons, so you at least got claws. But at least I can do something to make you more lion-like. You are Aurelio with your bushy eyebrows, like you're an Italian or something. Do you want that? Is it gonna put you back to Pac-Man Ghost mode? Yes, it is. Happy dude. Chow race, still a thing, but I can do something a little better to get some stats. Maybe Tails will be the racer, the ultimate coach. And I tossed the eggshell off of Diza. You definitely got some run going on there, only at level 4. Maybe fly. Maybe not use Upper Wings, they're only reserved for special time because they're all rainbowy. Let's find ourselves a different thing to work with. My Tails were just rototillery. So I could get a purple egg. Is that a rarer color? Actually, it just seems to cycle through. You know what? I'm gonna hatch myself a purple egg. And I think I'm gonna get it some hero fruit, but of course you only have one thing at a time. So, I'm gonna nurture this egg. Tails has to make a good first impression. I'm gonna whistle at the egg like that. Wee wee. No suffering allowed. Get out of there. You cannot suffer on my watch. Didn't mean that. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. What's in here? I gotta shake it around just to keep my incubation going. Oh, and would you look at that? It's hatching time. Didn't think it would be happening quite so soon. And here's my Violet friend, mon ami Violet. So yeah, I'm gonna make you a happy little dude. And then I think I'm gonna get you a dark fruit if one's available, one that looks all chilly-tastic. Haha. Don't want this to be 30 minutes. A lot of things have been pushing 30 minutes with the 29-ish stuff. Hero trait, dark trait, get all you want with your chili pepper thing. Yeah, your first meal is something spicy. Where are you? Where'd you go? Ah, you're just chilling over there. Just like you swum yourself on the off-screen time of things. I'm gonna let you finish that. Oh yeah, shrink it down. And you love it. Maybe give it a normal stamina fruit in a minute to offset some stuff. Oh, I'm falling for you. Looking all tripping. Did the stats tick up? They ticked and statted up. I gotta keep my stopwatch going because we're coming up on that point. So, do I want to waste my stuff on you a little bit more? I guess I could, because there's nothing that can really tick down. So you're at level 1 fly already. Got a little bit of looking of stuff. I think I have an interesting name in mind for you. I always think that's a visual bug because the menus are so tiny. There's a way to like make it bigger, but I don't really want to bother. If stuff's not really being too broken, I'm not going to fix it. I think I have a name for you. Maybe a bit more female-oriented. I gave you the dark trait, so you might be a little violent, but you're also violet colors. But maybe you could be a little musical if you're a singer, so I'm going to call you Violin. So we're going to get on out of this place and say on hello to on Violin. But anyway, we're going to end this episode here. Singing already, even though I don't think it's you. Next time on Sonic Adventure DX, or should I say Tales Adventure DX, we are going to continue Tails' story, of course, into more levels and maybe more minigame related stuff, and see if we can match up to our friend Sonic in even more races. Maybe with just a little bit of encouragement. Until then, do not toast yourself and remember, I wanna fly!